a lonely Goomba, stuck between two pipes. Well, guess I'll keep on gaming for the rest of my life. E3. It's basically the Christmas for gamers. We wait all year to get a blowout of games to get excited about, you know. Sometimes the hype is fully realised, but sometimes you're left with that disappointing feeling of hopelessness for the future. Just how could your favourite company screw up so badly? You know what I'm talking about. It sucks, man, it sucks. So now, let's spend the next 10 minutes reliving that hopeless feeling over and over again. Because let's admit it, we're all just a bunch of sadistic bastards. Well, here we go. Number 10. Zombies Eat My Veggie. So, a new Nintendo console is on the way. We need to be shown all the cool features, sell it to the masses, really knock our socks off. So, what do? They show us some crappy photo filter that turns your face into a zombie from some bloody zombie game no one cares about. Not only that, right, but about 5 seconds in, it messes up and Reggie's face starts melting away into his shoulder. You okay there, Reggie, old chap? But then, right, it recalibrates. So maybe it was just set up badly the first time, you know. Maybe it's gonna sort itself out. But nah, it's even worse, mate. Seriously, just look at this. It's not even close. Well, at the very least, we can credit Zombie U for the next decade of crappy Snapchat filters. So the next time you see a girl with a stupid flower crown or dog face, you'll have Zombie U to thank for that. Number 9. Roadkill Crossing. It's 2015. The Wii U is struggling to succeed, and time is running out for Nintendo. The only way to save the shipwreck is to release the hard hitters, blow some minds, you know, show the untapped potential of the Wii U. And well, so far this E3 has been okay. And then, it happened. A HD Wii U Animal Crossing game? That's a dream come true. Seriously, when this thing was revealed, everyone thought the same thing for about 5 seconds. And then we saw these things on the ground. These are octagon shapes, and ever since, octagons have symbolised crushed dreams. Plus this tattoo on my butt. But so what, right? I mean, a board game can still be fun. Give it a chance, people said. Well, I gave it a chance. I sat through them playing the game. I sat through all the previews. I gave it a chance for 5 months. And then the game released, and it fucking sucked, and everyone hated it anyway. Thus proving once and for all, you can judge a game by its trailer. Number 8. The next step in gaming. Everyone knows with the Wii, Nintendo were trying to expand the market and all that jazz, right? Wii Sports, Wii Fit, the balance board. It was all looking good. But Nintendo weren't happy with what they had. They wanted more. They wanted to expand further. Expand to the untapped market of hospital patients with the Wii Vitality Sensor. I mean, who doesn't want a piece of plastic jammed onto your finger, reading your pulse as you play a game? No wonder this thing never saw the light of day. You know, it's a shame really, because the possibilities were endless for this thing. I was really looking forward to playing Hospital Bed Simulator, and am I dead yet? It's such a shame. Number 7. Bill's Anxiety Dream. Remember motion controls? Remember when Nintendo felt the need to shove motion controls into every game? Yeah, good times, good times. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually like motion controls. But let's be honest, I think a lot of people were sort of getting bored of them by this point. Flashback to 2010, a new Zelda game was just underwhelmingly revealed. And we're told it's gonna focus heavily on motion controls. People were quite nervous, but never fear, here comes Shixi to put our worries to rest by demonstrating the amazing controls. I mean, just look at this one-to-one aiming.
You hold it back, pull back on the C button on the nunchuck.
Bullseye!
And when you let go.
But for real, the controls were just absolutely fucked. Something had screwed them up. And this goes on for 6 minutes. You can tell Bill over here is currently having a living nightmare. His worst fears have just come true. He probably spent all last night worrying about this happening, and it did. I feel bad for him. He probably crawled up into a ball and had a little cry after this, you know. But what were they supposed to do, really? Sorry, our game is fucked. Show's over. There will be no encore. They had no choice but to carry on. You know, there's a bit of a difference between this reveal and the amazing Twilight Princess reveal. Number 6. Metroid Prime Federation Force. I want you to imagine your favourite game franchise of all time has been dead for almost a decade. There's little hope of it returning anytime soon. So you wait, and you wait for that glimmer of hope. And then one day, something happens. Your dreams have just been answered, and the series is returning. It's a Christmas miracle. But wait, why is everything chibi looking? And why have they completely changed the direction of the series? Why did they remove the main character? Why the hell did the series return 10 years later with a spin-off no one even wanted? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Metroid Prime Federation Force. And just to rub further salt into the wound, they revealed it with no fanfare, with less than 1 minute of a 50-minute presentation to talk about it. And a lot of that was just showing off some blast ball mode no one gave two shits about. And then they just move on like nothing happened. The grand return of Metroid, everyone. Shooting a ball into a net. Rocket League. This is not. Number 5, doing a reveal with the new controller. Well, there's no denying it, the Wii was a pretty big success. No one is arguing that. But the world was ready to move on and the ship had sailed long ago. So all eyes were on Nintendo to reveal their next console. And sure enough, they did reveal it. I mean, was it a new console or was it just a new controller? Some people still don't know. And can you blame them? I mean, just look at the reveal. They start off showing New Super Mario Bros., a Wii-looking game with a Wiimote in hand. And they keep referring to the Wii U as the new controller. Seriously, they used the term 12 times in the trailer. Stop saying the new controller. Now, guess how many times they refer to the Wii U as the new console? That's right, not even once. Not once during the entire conference did they make it clear it was a new console. You had one job, Nintendo, to show a new console. And what do they show us? New Super Mario Bros., Wii Sports, Wii Fit, and a new controller. And what's worse is, they have EA come on and talk about the Wii U afterwards. Why the hell did they get EA of all people? They must have really been desperate. You know, maybe everyone else had already been asked to the prom, so poor Nintendo had no one left. Poor Nintendo. Number 4. Quick, distract them with fireworks. So, following the disastrous E3 of 2011, Nintendo had one job for the next year. Blow people away with the Wii U. Show us what it's all about. Spoilers, that didn't really happen. Other than Pikmin 3, it was a pretty shit show. So, after going into excruciating detail about a Nintendo Land minigame, seriously, it's a simple minigame that can be explained in 5 seconds, but they spend almost 10 minutes talking about one minigame. It's painful. But right, after all that, there's one more thing. Could this be it? Could this be the surprise announcement we've all been waiting for? A new, massive game. I can't wait. Oh boy. But no, it's just feckin' Nintendo Land again. Seriously, they just show off some incredibly underwhelming fireworks. Yay! Digital fireworks. What they freaking do? Where are the games at, Nintendo? Where are the games at? This was so jarring, right, that people speculated Retro Studios were supposed to be revealing their new game, but it was removed at the last second. The end of this presentation was so bad, it feckin' spawned conspiracy theories. Just let that sink in for a moment. Number 3, music is dead. I know this might be hard to believe, right? There was a genuine concern that Nintendo had completely abandoned the core gamer in favour of this new, booming casual market, and nothing symbolises that concern more than Wii feckin' music. The lights fade. Mist comes onto the stage. Reggie does an epic speech. He's hyping this up like never before. And then this bastard comes on with some shitty MIDI sounding drums and starts spazzing the fuck out. I'm not sure if he's playing the game or having a seizure at this point, but I've got the ambulance on speed dial. But it gets worse. Shixie comes out, right, and he starts playing this bloody shitty saxophone, and you can't tell what the fuck's going on. Not even Shixie can get us out of this mess. Just have a listen to this. Do you recognise that tune, do you? No, me neither, I don't. But according to Bill over here, it's from an F-Zero game.
For those of you who are familiar, this song might sound a little bit familiar. It's from an F-Zero game.
Mate, I know you haven't made an F-Zero game in like 50 years, so maybe you've forgotten what it sounds like, but that is not from an F-Zero game. But it gets worse, because now a whole crew of middle-aged people come out and completely butcher the Mario Bros theme. Just look, 4 grown adults prancing around on stage pretending to play an instrument. It's a low point for Nintendo for sure. But it gets worse. Number 2. Cammy, go away, please. Everyone loves Reggie, right? He's about taking names and making games. He is the heart and soul of a Nintendo E3 experience. So, instead of all that crap, let's open the show with this lass.
My name is not Reggie.
The world's most annoying woman ever.
I can't stop smiling.
Yeah, please stop. It's freaking me out. She never stops smiling the entire conference. It just comes off as super fake and patronizing.
I don't like a smile taken off my face for anything.
Someone who smiles that much has a deep, dark secret. I'm also not sure why she thought it would be a good idea to talk about her sprained wrist at E3 for an obnoxious amount of time.
And I landed with full body weight right on my left wrist. Short story, the ground won, my wrist lost.
But here we are. And don't forget to talk about your family the entire time.
As my son Davis said in my Mother's Day card this year,
look, I know it's a bit mean, but seriously, I think Cammy might be the most annoying person I've ever seen. Everything she says is just painful. Seriously, what the fuck does Nintendo DS equals diversity mean?
Nintendo DS equals diversity.
What does that mean? Suffice to say, the internet memed her into oblivion, and soon enough, she was never seen again. Or so we thought. Because 5 years later, she then claims the only reason people didn't like her at E3 is because she was a woman.
Simply because I'm a female.
Yeah, that must be it actually. Look, it wasn't because she was a woman. It was because she was just terrible at it. And unfortunately, she will always be associated with one of the worst moments in Nintendo's history. An event so bad, many Nintendo fans had completely lost hope. I present to you the number 1 spot, E3 2008. Wii Music, Cammy, seizures. They're all connected. They all link back to the worst moment in Nintendo's history, E3 2008. The show starts with almost 2 minutes of people smiling. It's like I'm watching some sort of Scientology recruitment video. No wonder Cammy was forced to smile the entire time, but they had a gun pointed at her head just in case she let up. Then right, the first game reveal is Shaun White snowboarding. Remember that game, right? What do you mean no? Well anyway, let's just awkwardly watch as he nervously laughs and smiles. Seriously, just watch this and tell me it isn't incredibly uncomfortable the entire time.
I'll make the next one.
Honestly, this entire conference was just awful. Does anyone remember Spore Creatures? Or how about Star Wars The Clone Wars on the Wii? That classic game. I mean, let's look at the first party games Nintendo revealed that year. The things people really care about. The things people were hyped about. You know how it is before E3. People's imaginations go wild. And Nintendo were riding a new wave of success. So yeah, the announcements. Animal Crossing City Folk, Wii Sports Resort, and Wii Music. That's it. They opened the show with Shaun White laughing awkwardly and ended the show with that disastrous Wii Music demonstration and all the moments in between that bloody Cammy moaning about her wrist. Honestly, I know things are better now and we can look back at this and laugh, but at the time, this was Nintendo. It seemed like they had abandoned the core gamer completely at this point, a move that had completely backfired and led to the least successful console of all time. the Wii U. Where are all the casual gamers now, Nintendo? They're playing bloody Candy Crush on their mobiles. They've moved on to the next thing. E3 2008 now represents the feeling of abandonment and betrayal. Thus, the tattoo on my butt. But at least we can sleep at night knowing Nintendo are back on track and will never have an E3 that bad again. Or will they? Hello again, it's me. Hope you've been enjoying all the new videos and whatnot, and thanks for all the Patreon support. Seriously, it means a lot to me. If this keeps up, I'll be reaching my goal in no time. It's good stuff. And the patron of the week is Spencer T, continuing the proud heritage of Mr. T. I don't pity this fool. Okay, that was terrible. Bye.